Well, hello, glorious people of the interwebs, and welcome back to Red Dead Online. I hope everyone's having a wonderful... Whoa! Hello, horsey. Don't know what's going on there. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. We are back on the hunt for poison poppies. Moonshine, I've got a lot of information to share with all of you today. We're going to get into that before anything crazy happens. But we are in a solo lobby again. And I'm going to be inviting, hopefully, posse members or whoever's online into the session to help with the hunt. So there's a couple things that we do need to discuss. Over the past couple days, I have been mentioning that there seems to have been a nerf in the spawn rates for dynamic events. Now, the Poison Poppy Moonshine Shack is a random dynamic event that can spawn within the world. And since they have nerfed the spawn rate for dynamic events, it's also tying into the fact that nobody's been able to find this stupid dynamic event. Not only because they spawn less frequently, but because the servers that are populated with over, I'd say about 18 people, really don't populate any dynamic events at all. There's been a major issue trying to find this, and my theory has been reinforced by TezFun2, who today sent out a tweet saying that he's confident that dynamic events now have a 15-minute spawn timer on them. Now, we don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily 15 minutes. I've experienced closer, I don't know, around like 10, 12 minutes. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I'm not usually keeping track of time. And we also don't know if that is a server spawn rate either. And I do have a map of the locations for these Poison Poppy Moonshine Shacks as well. I'm going to show that on screen in just a moment. But I have all the potential locations put on my map right now. So what I want to test today is to see if it's a server 15-minute spawn rate or if it's a personal spawn timer for each character. So that's why I want to get multiple people in the posse and in the solo lobby, maybe like 5 or 6, and have them run around to each of these points as well until we get it to spawn. So if we have pretty much our entire solo lobby here searching for these locations, then we should be able to find it. If we can't find it today, I will be very, very surprised. Actually, I won't really be that surprised. But we are set up to be able to find it. Now, for the Poison Poppy Moonshine map itself, here it is. So all of these locations... They're not a guaranteed spawn. Okay, so all of these locations that are blue marked are places where this dynamic event can spawn to get the Poison Poppy Moonshine map. And that being said, if I could frickin' get my mouse over to it. Come on, game. Are you frickin' serious? What is going on here? There we go. So basically what you need to do is you need to go to these different locations and hope that it spawns. So there's quite a few of them. I'm trying to get it all up on the screen. There's one that's not showing up, but those are all the locations that you need. I've got them all pinned on the map, so I'll bring that up now as well, so you guys can check it out. You can see all the little different points. The only one that didn't show up on the map was all the way down here. Near... Who is this again? This is Black Bell, right? Near Black Bell. So basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going to each of these different points. We're going to be seeing if that dynamic event spawns. We're going to be testing the spawn theory. I can already tell you that there's definitely a nerf in the dynamic events. Because I've seen it. I've been doing this for a couple days now. Well, I'm just trying to get all this stuff fixed. Close. The way I have to record and stream right now is a freaking nightmare, so bear with me. Because Red Dead is super duper picky about recording nowadays. I don't know why, but it is. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good week. Let's get into this. Let's see if we can get anything to spawn. Those that are already in the posse or online, feel free to join off of me. You can join in as you so desire. What's going on, Steph, Claire Bear, Android, Justin Roy, Gary, Ben, Iron Corgi? Welcome back. Glad to see you guys here. So yeah. Let's try and get this done. We have all the locations now. We know where it spawns. We know how it spawns. It's just a matter of getting lucky and getting it to spawn now. We know everything that we need to know to get this to happen. I guess I could have fast traveled over there. I was right near Valentine. Oh, God. Now, if there is, in fact, like a 15 minutes timer on these dynamic events, that means if we accidentally run into one on the way to something that we want, then it's going to kind of screw us over. So we got to hope we don't run into any dynamic events that we don't want. The cinematic mode with the map does not work anymore. I've tested it quite a bit. It seems to have been patched in the Frontier Pursuits update. I shared the locations on the screen already, Lakota. Twice, actually. It's Logan. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Glad to see you here. Oh, you gotta go. Well, have a nice dinner. Thank you for hanging out. Just to be doubly sure, while we're approaching this location, we're gonna continue to do the old-fashioned trick where you would go into cinematic mode, open your map to force spawn stuff. I know it doesn't work anymore, but on the off chance that maybe something funky happens, it'll happen. Oh, Josh C, good luck in the solo lobby. Ah, we spawned a different dynamic event. All right. That's not the one we wanted. I wonder if maybe if we don't complete it... Wait, did it just despawn? Oh, there she is. Is this the Fame lady?
Some space to breathe, maybe?
There, have some space to breathe. Maybe if we don't complete it, it won't count towards our little timer. So those that are in the posse and stuff, we need to go to different locations. I put up... you can see all the pinned locations right now. Again, everything that I have pinned on my map right now is a potential Poison Poppy spawn location. If we split up, we're going to have a better chance. If we're just following each other, it's not going to really help anything. So we need to split up. Use posse chat if you get it to spawn. Or type in the Discord. Whatever floats your goat. But if we split up, we're going to have a much better chance of getting this. Especially if it's personal timers rather than server timers for spawning the dynamic events. So what time we have right now? We can see right now... so we got 2:09 p.m. So if we don't get another thing to spawn for a little while, then we'll know what the timer is. But they did do a background update, so... Oh, let's see here. So I just checked all those. So I'm going to go down to roads now. I'm going to fast travel from Strawberry. Aaron, thank you for the super chat, man. I greatly appreciate it. What do you think the Poison Poppies will be? Wait, what? You lost me there. I'm very confused. The Poison Poppy Moonshine recipe is a Moonshine recipe that doesn't require collector's collectibles to make, which means you can make more money because you won't have to include those collector items inside of it. So let's see here. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a bunch of different stuff. Obviously, we're going to be running to these locations. We're not going to be exclusively doing that, because that's going to end up for making a very, very boring live stream. But we're going to be doing Moonshine missions as well, just in case that there is, in fact, a chance to spawn it through the poisoning of stills and stuff like that. We're going to be mixing it up as we go. To break up the monotony of sprinting all over the darn map. right, down to roads we go. But thank you for coming to hang out with me on a Sunday. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, we get some luck. So make sure to sacrifice some goats, slap the like button, do whatever you can to bring us some good luck and finally get this darn recipe. Everybody plays on the PS4 because there's a much higher player base in general on the PS4, and it's got all the exclusives to it, so there's an even extra bonus for playing on the PS4. Already slapped 2 goats, cold spoons, you gentlemen. Or gentlewomen, we don't know. So hopefully we got various people going to various different locations. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. I also posted, for the members who are helping out in the session, the map is in the Discord as well. Goats are slapped, may the force be with you. Thank you, Norts. What's going on, Big Hoss? How you doing today? Aka Brutus! Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for the Corgi Booty Shake. Are my Corgi Booty Shake? My Corgi Booty Shake alerts are on. Thank you very much for the support. Maybe we need to have bad honor to get the Poison Poppy Moonshine. I mean, I could switch. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you know what? Since you sent me a super chat, the least I can do is go get some low honor and give that a shot. It's the very least I can do, since I have not tried to do that with low honor yet. Where is the nearest honor switcher, dude? All the way over in East Bumblefrick, China, huh? Oh my god. Alright, so we gotta go back to Strawberry. I'm not using a horse. This is a giant goat. The biggest goat that you can find in the game. It's also the best mount in the game. Goats are the best. Coupon honor change free. Yeah, actually, you know what? I do have a free honor change coupon. I do indeed. Any luck yet? I mean, we just started. I just started using this these locations because it took me a lot longer than usual to get the solo lobby up. But it's working now. Go back to Strawberry. May the goats be with you. Pretty sure Sadie's the best mount. Touche. I still have so many coupons that I have not used. I need to actually maybe make a video on like the best things to use your coupons for. I don't know. Do I think they'll ever add Clydesdales? Don't we have them already? Apologize, it's been a hot minute since I've looked at what horses we have other than like the top tier ones. Beal is definitely the bestest of boys. It's unfortunate we can't have Beal.
Expecting you.
Old Man Jones.
Okay, so you're here and you're... Oh, no. You're wanting hell in a handbasket, huh?
Yes, sir.
So let me get this straight. You're bored with being halfway decent and you want to be entirely awful.
Yes, sir.
My help. Give me strength.
I've never done this.
Shameful. We can't even teach people imagination enough to sin right. Shame on us. Shame on us all.
I like this. This is great.
Who am I to judge? Go forth and be a total nightmare for all and sundry. And good luck to you. Just don't take up painting. a little joke of mine. Yeah.
All right, crazy man.
You got a little bit of the devil about you now.
There we go. We got a little bit of the devil about us. So let's see here. It has been 7 minutes since our last free roam event. Oh, hey, there's still, I forgot, there's still dishonorable missions I have not done. Alright, so we're gonna wander around here, I suppose. Let's go all the way down here. That should be good. We'll see if anything spawns along the way. But for people who want the map locations I showed at the beginning of the video, you can scroll back there at any time and check it out if you so desire. I also have it posted in the members Discord as well as the Tagback TV Red Dead Redemption 2 Discord, which links are in the description below. Oh, okay, so there's another... Something happened over here. What was that blip on the map? Oh, now it's over there. What the crap is going on? What the frick? Oh, it's a bird! You know how long it's been since I've seen one of these? Man, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. They must have finally started fixing the daily stuff, or the dynamic events. Well, that's 2 dynamic events. Oh, Jack Brook, welcome to your first live stream, and thank you for the good luck wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, Steph, I'm sorry you got sick. Oh, that sucks. Squirrel Rampage. Haven't missed much. We're just on the hunt for this dynamic event. We've got the map of all the possible spawn locations. Now it's just our job to go to those locations and get it to spawn. And that is precisely what we're doing right meow. We need to be... Ooh, hello, horse. I found so many eggs that I can make an omelet for 10 years. I do have a plethora of eggs as well. I just haven't seen one of those egg dynamic events in a very long time. But just again, to reiterate, since I know a lot of people don't listen and a lot of people are just joining in, all the map locations for this are at the beginning of the video. You can also join the Discord, the Red Dead Redemption 2 Discord. And I have it linked. I think I linked it in the PC general chat, just because I don't have a general chat yet. I need to make one, but it is in the PC general chat as well, so you can check it there. And also, the Red Dead Online community Discord is amazing in general if you would like to find people to play with, so I highly recommend it. Link in the description. That's the last time I'm going to say that for a long time. Yes, the best horse is up to you. A lot of this game is much more enjoyable if you just play the way you want to play rather than trying to replicate what everybody else is doing. Like, create your own stuff, make your own fun. The game will be a lot more fun, not only for you, but for everybody else as well. That looks like a perfect buck, actually. Oh, it's a 1-star buck. So this is a camp that you have to defend, right? But there's nobody here. Somebody else must have cleared it already. I'm just investigating before we continue on. I'm sure there's a map of Condor Egg locations. Like, I'm 99.9% sure there is. I just haven't looked into it yet. Yeah, I guarantee there's maps. And... Make sure. I'm pretty sure our solo lobby's still doing good. Yes, it is. It's interesting that one of them uses a KKK spawn location. Okay, I gotta ban somebody. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay. Best Moonshine Shack location for your personal Moonshine Shack is the Bayou. Everything's very close. You don't have to deal with any mountains. It's the safest location to be in, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Bill White, thank you for the super chat. Been watching you since way before online beta. Hands down my favorite YouTuber. Bill White, thank you so much for the support. That is amazing. And thank you very much for the super chat. And the corgi booty shake. Oh, yeah. I actually have a full Moonshiner delivery to do, now that I think about it. We're going to do that after checking this last location here. Let's see here. We found 2 dynamic events so far, and they're 10 minutes apart.
Not too bad a day for a trek.
Interestingly enough, I did not see any Moonshine Shack locations for like the Poison Poppy dynamic event in New Austin. Oh, there's a panther. Woo! Very close. I think a child just fell down the stairs. I don't hear crying, so I think she's okay. It's either a child or it was Ashley. Potentially Ashley. Nope, it wasn't. I heard her laugh. The events, we already debunked that it's not 15 minutes. Tez also said that he didn't know if it was 15 minutes exactly yet, but I've been saying for the past couple days that it's definitely been nerfed. But I was getting the spawn around 10 minutes, and we got 2, and they were 10 minutes apart today already. So my guess would be 10 minutes, between 10 and 15 minutes. But it also might be different depending on the type as well. Like, we found a person one, and then we found a dynamic bird event one. So maybe each type of one is on a 15-minute timer, and there's probably timers that differentiate the other two as well. There's a lot of factors that we don't quite know on what they changed, but it's obvious that they changed something. And Seraphine, thank you for the super chat. Liking this lobby. Once the rule is created, do I have to do something specific in game to create my own? Also, you know what this event is called? I do not know what it... I mean, it's just called Moonshine Shack in the notes. Dynamic event called Moonshine Shack. That's all we really know. But setting up the solo lobby is not necessarily incredibly straightforward. It kind of just... You kind of, like... Anyone can really figure out how to make a solo lobby. If you just Google all the other little ways to make solo lobbies, then you just start experimenting with doing your own ways, and occasionally it'll make a solo lobby. I mean, if I could figure out how to do it, literally anybody can. But none of the ways ever 100% work, which is why I haven't made a video on it. I don't feel like being harassed by people saying it doesn't work. Come here, bird. Let's see here. Willie's good luck. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Would you like to see a Western? I don't want to see any more Assassin's Creed. I want to see a new game. Huh? Ashley just yelled at me. If there's gonna be an Assassin's Creed, I want to see one done the way Assassin's Creed used to be, not the new way. Maybe that's just me, but Assassin's Creed shouldn't even be called Assassin's Creed anymore. It should be travel in time and stab people in not assassiny ways, but that's a much longer name. I would like to see more Western games done really well, though. Regardless if it's Assassin's Creed or Red Dead Redemption 2 or really whatever. It's a time period that hasn't been overdone, and a time period that's really barely been done. So I think it'd be refreshing to see more of it, at least until it's not... I don't want to see it overdone either. Bounty Hunter Creed. There we go.
We're in business.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a Mandalorian game. That'd be pretty cool.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
Okay, so there's a couple more locations around here. Most of the locations seem to be around the bayou, like most condensed locations. So we got a whole bunch here. I'm gonna go ahead and do our full delivery. Look at all the birds, Jesus. All the gators, actually. Good lord. I do not think they're ever going to implement official private servers for Red Dead Online. It really goes against everything that they've said they want to do with the game. I think it's... I have no idea. Obviously, all of us want it. But I don't think they're going to do it. What I would like them to see them do is, because obviously the game doesn't run well with the amount of people that they have on the servers, is give people an option for like 16 player servers or something like that. Oh, there's so much money just standing in the grass. I have to shoot it, even if I'm not going to pick it up. Oh my god. Just look at all those exotic birds. That's like half of a Crips bar that I shot and is just flying away. You're welcome, Island. You're welcome. Oh, Scott Lucas, welcome to an earlier live stream. Not having to watch it in the middle of the night. So no, I have never had my moonshine disappear while it's brewing or through a black screen. I know a lot of people have reported that it's happened to them, and it sucks that it's happened to them.
Keep up the good work.
But it has not happened to me on the PC so far. I'm not saying that it's just not happening on the PC, but it just hasn't happened to me. I haven't played on the PS4 because mine's broke.
I have some ideas.
Thank you, Baguette. Not selling it to Bert Higgins. Jemima Rivers! Yeah!
At last, the day
But yes,
is here.
a good way to get solo lobbies right now on any platform is by doing moonshining stuff. It seems to plop you into solo stuff a lot.
Important delivery. When we receive an order for the cream of the crop, the non-pareil, this is a rare chance, yes? Of course, I know you will not let me down. A batch of this quality is not for the revenue men, eh? Take your time. Don't get caught. This is worth it. Understand?
But for anybody that is having issues with Moonshine disappearing, black screens, disconnects, all that stuff. I posted a bunch of troubleshooting on my Twitter the other day. I highly, if I had the links, I would post them in chat right now, but I do not have them on hand at the moment. So if you're really having issues with that, do every single thing. I posted it for both the PS4 and the Xbox. All the troubleshooting that you do. And if you do those exactly as it says to do them, it should fix it. I did all that stuff on the PC side, and I have not been disconnected once unless I'm doing firewall stuff, like with my computer. I haven't had any more black screens. I haven't had any more issues. And back in the day, it really helped out on the PS4 as well. It seems to have more so helped on the PC, but it significant changes on the PS4 after having done all that stuff.
Oh!
I saved you, I think that's Seraphine. Yep. But I can tell you there's definitely a lot of issues with the game and the servers themselves, but there's also more so issues with different internet providers, different internet speeds, different firewall rules, like all sorts of things are going to affect it. And especially different internet providers that have different ports forwarded and different ports blocked. And I can tell you, the way I'm making solo lobbies right now is by blocking certain ports that allow me to not have people join my sessions. And I can tell you, having ports blocked and not knowing it will drastically affect your gameplay in negative and potentially positive ways. So that is something that really needs to be verified if you're having issues. And if you're not very knowledgeable on it, you can always call up your internet provider and they should help you. Me scoozy, me scoozy.
They built that real well, that's for sure.
Towards your caffeine fund to help the poppy search. Thank you, Juna. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Call up internet provider and they should help you. Yes, if you call up internet troubleshooting and you ask them to port forward your stuff if you don't know how to do it, they should help you. I've done it before. Unless you happen to get a hold of somebody who has no idea what they're doing, which is definitely a possibility. They should also be able to set up your stuff for DMZ, which is really what drastically affects online connectivity. Like, once you get that open NAT type, you'll get disconnected significantly less. Anyways, enough about that. I can't give enough information for everybody to be able to do it. You get that guy 9 out of 10 times? Oh no. I'm sorry. But Google has all the information you need. All you literally need to do is, you know, port forwarding for AT&T or whatever you're using. You have all of humanity's knowledge at your fingertips. Where there's a will, there is a way. It's just impossible to do a video on it because everybody's going to have different stuff. Captain Johns, hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you did as well. Are you still enjoying the Moonshiner rule or getting burned out already? I mean, I'm definitely burned out on it already. I guess I wouldn't say definitely burned out on it already. I just leveled it up too quickly, so it's not as exciting once you unlock everything for it because you're not getting levels anymore. There's nothing to really be... But it's still a magnificent way to make money. There's really... Aside from collecting, there's no better way to make money. But thank you, Captain Johns, for the super chat. But no, I'm still very much enjoying Red Dead Online. But obviously, it's much better when there's new stuff to do. All right, so we need to start brewing some moonshine.
We shouldn't sit on this too long.
Orchestra, go to them about 1,000 more times. You're not going to be able to find it just going to one location every time. It's not like a collector map. There's a chance for it to be there. It's not a 100% chance.
This will put airs on your face, yes?
Just my face. Next we'll make some evergreen moonshine.
Yes, this will work very nicely. Good to see you.
We do not know if they give a minimap ping. So I recommend going to the locations. We do not know if they ping on your minimap or not. Alright, so we're going to go up to these now. We haven't been up there yet. We also haven't seen another dynamic event in a hot minute, so... As long as... You know what? I'm not going to go that way, because there's a chance I'm going to spawn one on the way. I'm going to go a different route. Route. Look at all the birds in the air. They look magnificent. God, playing this game in a lobby that actually works is just so much better. Rockstar really needs to do something about it to fix it. What the hell's going on over here? Was it a snake? There's a frickin' bear on the roof! Bear! Get off the roof! The hell you do? We got a roof bear! What the hell? That bear's drunk! Stupid roof bear. It's Roach. Roach has taken over the bears. Excuse me, horse. Jesus Christ. Oh, screw it. Excuse me, Gators. Just coming through. New Santa confirmed. The good old bear Santa. I don't know why I always go to Eagle Eye when we approach one of these locations, but I do. You know, I'm also just gonna search on the ground. Maybe there's like something here. Oh, look at that egret all like floofed up. Strutting its stupid egret wings. Come here, horse. Who's a good horse? Alright. It's been a hot minute since we've had a, How long has it been? It's been over 10 minutes since our last dynamic event spawn. I'm almost honorable again. We gotta go do some bad things. The bear just wanted to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Winnie the Pooh. Madame Lazar, are you scaring away the Moonshiners? Nothing here. Alright. Now we gotta try and make it to another location without accidentally spawning one. Where do we want to go? I guess we'll go up here. And then we got this cluster up there to do. We'll fast travel to Valentine. I did finally find another treasure map on a tree again, though. Bird! Oh, I missed. That bird just got so lucky. More birds! Yes! Be in the air, you stupid birds. Whoops! I didn't even try and murder that one. Valentine. Oh, God. In your creeps.
Stocks are looking good.
I should do a resupply mission, but I want to check these other locations real quick. Hey, Ginger Beast, how you doing? You have to go already? How we miss our Ginger Beast. Just murderizing faces. Eating stew is a daily challenge. Hell yeah. The best daily challenge in the game. I do love to murder some faces. Oh yeah. I'm gonna check this one down here first. And we're gonna approach it in the way that used as force spawn things. And we'll see what happens. It doesn't look like it's gonna be here. At least if it blips on the map, it hasn't blipped on the map. And it is, in fact, not here. And we'll go try another location. We'll try a couple more locations, and then we'll do some other stuff for a little bit. I think we'll do up here, and then we'll circle around because there's that like cliff there. Oh, I swear to God, if it spawns the gunslingers over here, I'm gonna be upset. Nobody wants to see these stupid gunslingers. Okay, good. We're good. It's unfortunate that the Peeping Toms and Valentine aren't a dynamic event. That would be fun. Come on. We haven't slapped a goat. We're gonna go slap a goat if we don't find it on this on these couple passes. We gotta sacrifice a goat. Make things work better. Oh, that explains that. Brian Schroeder, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the community, you wonderful human you. I greatly appreciate it. No Moonshine Shack, baby. We will find it today. We have all the locations. We just need to get lucky with the dynamic event spawn now. It's much better than having to search the entire freaking map now that we at least know the locations. Because like all the time we were doing the other day, we weren't really even running around any of these locations. It's just unfortunate. On to the next one. And it's not here. What was that just made my controller go crazy? Interesting. Gingerbee, you have a great day. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, that could have been bad. Of course, please don't jump off the cliff. Alpha, all the locations are shown at the beginning of the video. You can go back and check it out if you so desire. It's also available in the 2 Discords, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so we got one at Moonstone Pond. We'll go to the Heartlands. And then we'll go slap a goat for good luck. I wonder if the treasure map... I wonder what the timer on the treasure map that spawns at Moonstone Pond is. As I just got it earlier.
Just watched your
Holy
Hunting
shit.
the KKK video and figured I owed you this.
Thank you so much for the donation. And I'm glad you enjoyed the Hunting the KKK video. Had a lot of fun with that one back in the day. Thank you so much for the support. And Steph S, thank you very much. May the teats of the shell protect the stream. I'll find you a goat. Oh, yeah. I'm actually going to head down to Emerald Ranch real quick to see if there's a goat there. Slapping a goat is a ritual. All right. I guess this would be the closest spot for a goat. Although we have not found a goat there in a hot minute. And Steph, thank you very much for the super chat and for the goat hunt. Can you slap Mama Watson's mule? Poor mule. Mama Watson has goats? Oh, snap. Merry Goatmas. Then we have to slap 2020 goats for 2020 on New Year's. Because why not? I'm dumb. Okay. Come here, goats! Ah, there are no goats here. They definitely... Rockstar definitely stole the goats from this area. Because they don't believe in the power of goatness. Stupid goat thieves. So upset. Alright. Back to Emerald Ranch. We could go to Mama Watson's, I guess. If she's got a goat there, then we should probably go there because there's a potential poison poppy spawn up there anyways. So then we're killing two things with one stone. We'll get the goat, we'll sacrifice it, then we'll go to the spawn location. And everything will be happy as a clam. The stately raven. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good Sunday. Had a good time watching your Witcher streams. Hope there's more to come. Stay caffeinated. Chief. I will stay caffeinated. At least a little bit. Not a ton, because I'm trying to not drink caffeine. I'm trying to not do caffeine anymore. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad you're enjoying the Witcher series. Having a lot of fun with it. There will definitely be more. Slap a goat for your Witcher. Oh, goats of plenty? I don't think that works. Maybe it works. It's been a hot minute since we've seen a dynamic event. Are we still in a solo lobby? Yes. Okay, good. Sometimes it populates. We're gonna go up to Mama Watson's. We're gonna pass a spot for one dynamic event. I just hoping that it doesn't spawn. Because if it spawns, I'm gonna be mad. This one likes to spawn a lot. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I think we're good. There's that one lady over here that like always seems to spawn. To Mama Watson's! Go slap. Alright, where's my goats at? Oh. I see you, goat! Slap a goat for your server. Oh, servers. Come here, goat! I need to sacrifice you for the server! We need Moonshine! Come here! Ah! Whew. How you get your exercise. The sound is... it's very sad. Ah! Alright. There's another spawn location over here. Come on, give us a moonshine shack. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Ain't nothing to her. Wander around a little bit. There's an owl around somewhere. We haven't really spawned any hideouts yet either. I don't think anybody else has had any luck either. Have you guys been running into dynamic events? Because if you guys are running into dynamic events, then that would definitely be a server thing, because we know they've nerfed the timer on them. So who do we have in? We have Seraphine and Canire. You had one. And then if Seraphine had one, that would explain why I have not had one spawn in a hot minute. Not spawn anything for you? Okay. And so we're gonna, now that we got our sacrificial goats. No, it's butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Damn grammar Nazis, it's butt. Deal with it. Accept the butts into your life and be happy. Oh snap. Get him, Borks! Oh jeez, there's a lot of them. Shot that one in the butthole. Right in the balloon knot. Alright, what were we... Oh, okay, we need to do a resupply mission with Crips. We'll do that, and then we'll go back on the hunt for the Moonshine camps. Lots and lots of running around. All for naught. The hell was that? Who's up here breaking bottles? Is it you, you stupid red fox? This is about the squirrel. Get out of here. I'm not losing my mind. There was the sound of broken glass up here.
Be on your way.
Sure I don't need it? Oh, I definitely need a nap. I haven't slept well in the past 2 days. That's probably why I'm very quiet right now, too. I'm just not one with the world quite yet. Or today. Or at all. Tired. Tired to look for this damn moonshine recipe. I just want to find it. Most difficult thing to find in the damn game. All because Rockstar is stingy with the dynamic events.
People always say there's no rules in business. Do they say that? I don't know. It sounds about right. Well,
It's a myth at this
ASUS
point.
has just
No,
the
it's not.
supplies we need right
It's
now.
a thing.
The local law. And who would be crazy enough to steal?
We know
the
exactly
law?
where and how to
You
get
can
it.
ride at
It's
'em.
just
Ah,
the matter of getting lucky and getting to be able to spawn the dynamic event when you approach it.
did I ever tell you that bank job in Tennessee, it was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Crab. Managed to get
Good old Phil the Crab. I hope one day we get to meet Phil the Crab. I hope he's actually a crab. I'm not going to explain for the 15 billionth time how to get it today. It's literally in the title of how we get it, and it's been what we've been doing the entire stream! It's just a matter of getting lucky at this point. I did steal your horse! I'm sorry, Seraphine! I'm sorry. Here, come here. It's my horse now! Keen, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. I'm just having fun banning stupid people in the chat at the moment, so it's like my favorite thing to do. Okay, anyways, we're gonna do this, then we're gonna go back and run through all the locations again. So pretty much we'll do like a rotation of all the locations, and then we'll do something else, and we'll do a rotation of all the locations, we'll do something else. That way we break up the monotony a little bit. Dragon Breath, thank you for the super chat. Can the guns two-shot down? I got the cards, but you can't. Yes, I literally showed it in the video. You need to be using express ammo, though. That might be the different... And they also need to be clean, which is also what I stated in the video. So you need to be using express ammo, and your guns need to be perfectly clean. Oh my god! What is going on here? Why are there so many cops? What the hell has he gotten me into? Dan Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Super chat for the luck. Thank you, Dan. I greatly appreciate it. Holy Jesus. I've never stolen one from a police station before. That's actually kind of cool. You can only get 3 shots? I don't know. Oh, you know, well, it depends. I don't know. Are you shooting people? Are you shooting NPCs? And there's a lot of information I don't have here. I'm just gonna kill everybody, I guess. What in the name of oh shit? I like that NPC. He gets to live. What in the name of oh shit? That was great. Whoops! Oh my god, Tack, shoot him! Get away from the porch! I'm sorry, you need to die because you're a witness. We can't have any witnesses. Excuse me, Senor Witness. That's right. You thought better of yourself, didn't you? That NPC was my spirit animal. Nice. Oh no, I gotta replace the sacrificial goat. Well, we'll just have to do it. We're not gonna be able to get the 3rd bag though, 'cause ain't no lawman coming to help you. I don't think it's gonna spawn one anyways. Alright, so we got one there. Do we have an extra horse? Uh-oh. Oh my god! Horse, come here! We need you! Gosh darn it. Maybe we could take that horse. My horse is being a traitor and running away. Whole town's gonna dance a jig on your grave. That's a good one. Alright, there we go. Seraphine! Come here, put it on this horse. There we go, now we're good to go. For everybody joining now, that keeps asking if we found the recipe, you can see the map for all the recipe locations at the beginning of the live stream. Then you just gotta run over to them 1,000 billion frickin' times and hope that it spawns. No, we have not gotten it yet, but we do have all the locations. I would put that in the title, but you can't frickin' put that many words in the title. The maps of these locations are also in the Discord. You can check out the Discord link in the description if you so desire. Horse! Stay with us, buddy! I need a ticker tape at the bottom of the screen. I know, it's getting ridiculous. I should get a ticker at the bottom of the screen. If we don't find it in this stream, I'm not going to do another stream that mentions it, though, because we'll find it in another stream, probably, but I won't do another stream that mentions it. Just going to eat my salted meat. Otter Kramer, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. But, you know, some of these things just take a long time to figure out and a long time to make happen, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way life is sometimes. Did we just fail? Okay, no. I thought we failed the mission for a second. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't seem right. I've seen some mixed reviews on how Red Dead Redemption 2 runs on PC. Yeah! It's a hit or miss. But in general, I mean, if you have hopes and dreams of running it on Ultra, then yeah, you're going to be extremely disappointed. But the game, honestly, at Ultra, doesn't really look that much different than running it on, like, medium and high. Well, high. There's definitely some differences at medium. But there is a ton of resources. If anybody is playing it on the PC or plans on getting it on the PC, check out the 2 videos from Hardware Unboxed. He goes very in-depth into all the settings and which ones need to be reduced without losing quality. Basically, the settings that he provides you will be the absolute best settings for running on the PC, and it looks phenomenal. I highly recommend checking it out. And you'll be able to get way more frames without losing any graphical fidelity. Alright, back to going to the locations. I'm going to show all the locations on the map again. If you so... Oh, I don't have the other link anymore up, but we'll show the ones on the screen. So all of the little markers I have on the screen right now are potential spawn locations for the Moonshine Shack dynamic event. For the 15,000th time, this is an official... Well, the markers aren't officially provided by Rockstar, but the information that it is spawned, given to you from the Moonshine Shack spawn is directly from Rockstar. It is 100% a thing, and these are the locations that it can potentially spawn in. There's one additional one down here. I don't know if there's any in New Austin. I haven't seen any markers for it. It doesn't seem like there's any spawn locations for it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to these. Well, it sounds like you need a 20-hour nap. No, I just need to stop reading a lot of the chat. I really like reading chat and responding to questions, but when you see at least, I don't know, 200 comments of saying you're a clickbaiter or an idiot or something like that, it's just freaking exhausting. And they're just people hopping in and not knowing what the hell's going on. And it just gets old very quickly. Especially after a year of reading all the comments and hate for the Rockstar community. It's just exhausting. It's no wonder that Rockstar doesn't respond to anything social media anymore. Oops, wrong button. And bam. Okay. So let's go up to this option up here. I have a feeling this one's not going to spawn with Madame Nazar right here, but I could be wrong about that. We're going to keep checking it, regardless of Madame Nazar being there or not. Well, thank you, Bill White. I do appreciate it. Going to below roads? Okay, cool. So you're going to the roads ones. I'm going to check these two, and then I'm going to go back up to Cumberland Forest. Steph S, thank you for the super chat. Follow-up super chat to the missed super chat, because I love your stuff. Wait. How did I miss a super chat? Hold a second. Hold the phone! Hell no! I gotta go back and see your other super chat. I'm sorry, Steph. How the hell did I miss one? I have a different streaming setup right now, so that might be why my chats are a little bit shorter than usual. Oh, Jesus! Steph, thank you for the super chat. Went the way of the dodo. Oh no! And broke your eardrums. I'm sorry, Steph. Thank you for the super chat. And Naughty Knox, thank you for the support. Howdy, partner. Got myself Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC, but I constantly get disconnected from servers. Punch Goat. So what I would recommend doing... Here, let me show you guys a little bit of a trick while I'm sitting here. If I can get it open. Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. So if you're playing on the PC, you can tell what NAT type you have. You can go to settings here. You can go to gaming. And then you go to Xbox networking. And what you want... This is going to break the first time. It always does that. This isn't going to populate the first time. Let's see. And then we got to do check again, and then it'll populate. But if you're getting disconnected a lot, this is going to be the reason. And you need to fix this, and you won't get disconnected again, I promise. Well, you might get disconnected every once in a while. You need to make your NAT type show up as open. If it shows up as, like, definitely if you have, like, the restricted stuff, you're going to get raped all the time by disconnections, and it's going to ruin your freaking day. I highly recommend Googling how to get open NAT type for whatever internet provider you have, and then do that. And you will literally have such a better experience in Red Dead Online. And not recommended enough. Oh shit. Oh, nope, that's a... I was like, that's right next to one of the spawn locations. I about pooed myself a little bit. Let me get away from the gator! Stop shooting me, you pricks! Stupid Lemoyne Raiders. But then you have to also make sure you don't have ports locked down and stuff like that. Make sure your ports are open for all the ports that Red Dead Redemption use. You can also Google all that information. But that stuff is going to be what gets the game fixed for you. Excuse me, sir? Your NAT type is open, still DC a lot. Make sure that you don't have any of the ports locked down and stuff like that. I could literally make myself DC all the time by just having some ports closed. And then also just having potato internet is gonna really be nightmarish. There's just a lot of issues with this game. Many of them aren't even fixable. At least not at this point. But, I don't know. I don't know why I'm collecting the loot from these guys. I'm like, just like autopilot. Like, I wonder what this guy has in his pocket. Nothing good. Is that a oh, it's a boat. Oh, Jesus. You can also set your DNS servers to the Google DNS servers. Red Dead Online seems to really like that. Seems to have a hard-on for Google DNS servers, so you can set your stuff up that way as well. There's a lot of little different things, but that's what I did to stop. I was getting... You guys saw how much I was getting disconnected on the PC when the Moonshiners update dropped. I haven't been disconnected since. It's going to be different for literally everybody. It's incredibly frustrating. Today's daily challenge, kill a gator with your horse. Oh, yeah. Need them horse-kicking gators. So there's no shack over here. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 will be alive in 2 years? Oh my god! I'm alive! It's a Christmas miracle! That sucked! Boy. Yeah, I absolutely do think it's going to be alive in 2 years. I think it's going to be significantly better than it is now. Everybody thought it was going to be dead months ago, and it's still not dead, so. But everyone is welcome to their pessimistic views and stuff like that. It could be dead in 2 years. Could not be. Who knows? I'm going to enjoy it, regardless. Alright. Nothing there. That means we got to go out to Valentine now. Quite frankly, there's no other game that's this pretty, this open world, and offers the potentiality that this game can offer. So I think it's going to be around for a very long time. Quite frankly, there is just no other... I can't think of a single studio around right now that can make the same kind of beautiful... It might be... let me phrase this properly. I'm sure there's studios that would make games that run better, but not necessarily look as good. There is so much potential for this game. It's really just up to Rockstar to take advantage of it and get their servers working. Maybe stop using peer-to-peer stuff. That'd be a really nice first step. Yep, Gabe said, meanwhile, I can't find a session with fewer than 20 players. Exactly. Yeah. I don't even think within a 5-year period we're going to get another open world game that has even close to the fidelity that this game has. It's really just up to Rockstar at this point to make it what everybody wants it to be. And quite frankly, everybody loves it when there's new stuff to do, and then they just shit all over it when they're bored again, which is also very aggravating to see the cycle repeat itself over and over and over. I can see the same person comment like 2 months into like the drip feed and be like, I hate this game, it's the worst thing ever, and then an update drops and that same person will say that they love the game. It's just like, oh my god. Make your decision. Yeah, apparently, we all thought that they're using dedicated servers, but apparently, word through the grapevine is that it's still peer-to-peer, which is why it's absolute freaking garbage. We don't know for sure, though. There's, like, no, like, official confirmation. I doubt there ever will be. But that would make a lot of sense as to how the game performs online. I don't know for sure, though. I'm just kind of repeating what I have heard. I don't know if any of those things are true, though, but it definitely reflects on, like, how we're able to do what we're doing now, where we can lock out other players' connections to the game, which is how we're making a solo server. Like, it's... basically, a lot of the peer-to-peer connection tricks are working for this game, which leads a lot of people to believe that it's peer-to-peer still, even though they said it was supposed to be dedicated. Anyways, who knows? Who knows? On to the next one. Mayhap we will get lucky this time. Everybody, we gotta all... Oh my god, Kanire died. Steph, what happened? Captain Shots. I know a girl in Valentine. She looks so good and booty so fine. And then she murdered me. Because I was the Valentine prostitute murderer. Serial killer woman thing. Isn't it funny? It seems Rockstar did everything right for the story mode, but everything wrong for except for role updates. Well, I mean, the problem is it took Rockstar 8 years to make the single player story, and they weren't even ready to release that when they did. That's the problem. Honestly, I think Rockstar would be much better off not being under the umbrella of Take-Two Interactive or having a parent company. I think there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But basically, they were forced to release the game early. They were also forced to release Red Dead Online as a beta because they decided it would be a bright idea to also sell versions of the game that had online stuff in it, so then they're forced to release online. Online was nowhere near ready to be released. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they could have spent another 4 years developing online and developing the story, because they had to cut Mexico. They had to cut a lot of stuff from... they had to cut the whole Princess Isabubu storyline. We can tell because Princess Isabubu is in the game, but her storyline has been cut. There's a lot of things that they had to cut. And I guarantee obviously if we had to wait 4 more years for the game, that would have sucked. But it kind of just is what it is. Bad things happen. But then at the same time, like, when you don't have a parent company over your head, you know, making sure you have timelines, then you have issues like with Star Citizen, where it's the largest crowdfunded game in the history of games, and they don't have, like, anything to show for it. Granted, they're making some progress now, but I mean, I'd be surprised if the game is ever fully released at this point. But having parent companies has its positives and negatives. Have you noticed the predator? Oh, well, there's tons of predators because I'm in a solo lobby right now, which I like, especially when there's a lot of bears around. Because seeing more bears and predators in the game just makes it more exciting. I really like it. Is that a perfect silver fox? I've never sold one before to Crips. I'm always curious to see how much they sell for. Dylan, so what we're looking for, we have all the spawn locations. They're all, I've been showing them on the map, like every time I open the map. And what is going to happen is at one of these locations, eventually you'll have a dynamic event spawn there. The problem is, on full servers, if you're not in a solo lobby, dynamic events barely work. They don't really even spawn, just like animals. And even in solo lobbies, they have nerfed the spawn rate of dynamic events. So getting this particular dynamic event to spawn is not going to be easy. It is going to be a nightmare, which it is, as you can see. We've been doing this for, what, a little while today. And we haven't had it spawn yet, even knowing where the locations are, let alone not knowing. What is this guy doing? He's like taking a dump. Excuse me, sir? Get your machete out of here. We need to have a hammer time. What is this guy doing? I just want to see how long I could live. Okay, that's enough of that. Enough of my experiment. Oh, Jesus Christ! Shoot him! My weapon's not blooming again. It's so infuriating when that happens. It's been happening a lot more lately, too. Like this gun isn't bloom. So look, this is that bloom. For those of you that don't know, it's still not blooming. What the hell is going on? Something's broken. Oh, now it's doing it. Okay, that's weird. Alright, yep, we're blooming now. Okay. I don't know what causes that glitch to happen, but it's freaking infuriating. Whoa, you got saved by that rock. Ooh, hammer time, baby. Rockstar causes that glitch to happen. Hello, governor. Oh, I missed. I wound that one up, too. Me and Ashley have New Year plans? No, we actually don't. We're not really big on, like, making plans or doing anything. We're home buddies now. We don't really go out and do much, especially, you know, having kids and all that stuff. Plus, we're both not from San Antonio, so we don't really know anybody here. We just kind of chill out at home. I'll probably end up live streaming. I've live streamed every New Year's for past 2 years, 3 years. Oh, the Four of Cups. Yay. Okay. Back to it we go. Stupid tree. Alright, so go to the one south of Valentine. We'll go back to Big Valley and see what happens. I'll stream with Ashley on New Year's if she wants. I try not to force her to do it. Sometimes I'll guilt trip her into streaming, like, you have to! No, I'm just kidding. But she streams with me when she wants to. She is addicted to Dark Souls at the moment, so it's hard to pry her from Dark Souls at the moment. Or threat of my own life. I like being alive. Naka Waka Waka is a city in Texas. Somebody mentioned that in a comment not too long ago. Come on. Be over here. Do us a solid. I'm curious if I... What happens... So we're in the solo lobby right now. If I wonder what happens if I turn off my firewall rule. Disable rule. I haven't tried to run the solo lobby with the firewall rule disabled. I don't know if it blocks certain things from working in the game. But I'm going to disable it and let's see if the session populates. Good so far. And that'll be nice if we only need the firewall rule to create the solo lobby.
Who's that sleeping about?
If she could buy servers, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be a thing? What a dream. Okay, let's actually open this up. Is it hard to get bored of the game? No, not really. It depends on how much. If you don't like free roam games, then yeah, you'll be bored really, really quickly. It's just it comes with the game style. You have to like free roam games and creating your own fun and finding your own entertainment and stuff. If that's not your style, then yeah, you'll get bored relatively quickly. There is a lot more to do in the game than there was previously. Like I would say if you're starting off fresh right now, you got about a month of gameplay before you really, depending on how much you play each day, before you start getting bored. And then each update usually lasts like a week or two of entertainment value, I would say. Depending on how much you grind. Some updates will provide longer if you don't, grind like a maniac. But that's why I say, like, if you're going to play Red Dead Online, don't think of it as, like, something that you need to grind every single thing of as quick as humanly possible. Because you're going to just not like the game as much. Take your time, enjoy things, experiment, try out different builds, try out different horses, have fun. Fast travel thing over there. But I mean, it's very similar to any online game. You grind through the content and then you log on and do your daily stuff while waiting for new content. I find it thoroughly enjoyable, but I got really excited for a second. I thought I saw lights in the woods, and I was like, oh my god, we found it, finally! And then it's not here. No luck so far. And we turned off our firewall rule, and we're still in a solo lobby, so that's nice. Alright, I think we need to do... We should have full Moonshine batch, right? We have a full Moonshine batch. I know we do. All of the roll horses are really good. Honestly, any horse in this game is going to be good when you have a good saddle, good stirrups on it. At max level bonding. So really, just use whatever horse you want. There's so many good horses in the game. I like using the Shire horse every once in a while. It's not nearly the best horse in the game, but it's still enjoyable to use because it's this big old beefcake horse. It's beautiful. But there's a very specific reason I have stopped making videos like best build or best weapon or whatever, because literally every single thing in this game is really good if you use it a lot. I mean, obviously there's always room to min-max stuff, but the game is so much more fun if you just play your own way. Because if literally if every single person is wearing the same thing, using the same horse, using the same guns, using the same ability cards, then quite frankly, that's just boring. There's no variety at that point. The variety is really what makes the game interesting. And then how weird would it be if everybody's just using all the same thing and then trying to roleplay, and that's like, oh, you look just like me, and you use all the same things that are just like me. Oh, not the snake. I wanted the buck, game. Like, one of my favorite experiences so far in Red Dead Online, I would have to say, is when I was running through, like, the Murphy Brood area. What is that right there? There's something in the woods. Is that a treasure map? And there were actually people role-playing as Murphy Brood. They had, like, the outfits just like it. They didn't use guns or anything, which was interesting. They used, like, lassos and knives and stuff. And that was really nice. And you could tell that they had builds specifically for what they wanted to roleplay as. The game could do with a lot more of that. I mean, obviously, people are going to be really annoyed by the, you know, they're role-playing as a troll character, but when they're role-playing specifically like that, I think that is a healthy thing to have in the game. I went to the campus of the Moonshine Shack. Nice, Clarks. That's awesome. Congratulations. Nice, we're still good here. Here, have a bird, Crips. Take my bird. I miss Allosaur. Me too. I think she's boycotting because I haven't gotten to play. I did play a little bit of Dark Souls with her. But then we found out Dark Souls doesn't use cloud save, and I lost my save, and I've just been not playing it ever since. Is there a freaking bear over here? There was somebody earlier spawning bears and cougars in the swamp. That was freaking terrifying. Toss a like to your streamer, oh viewers of plenty. It's my new way of pitching for smashing the like button. Make sure to slap the like button, ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying it. Make the YouTube algorithm happy. It goes a long way, and I greatly appreciate the support. And maybe if we get enough slaps on the like button, the internet gods will be like, hey, we'll spawn you that Poison Poppy Moonshine Shack now. I fondled it earlier? Oh, yeah. Has somebody been in here just listening to Christmas music? Who's been in here listening to Christmas music?
Okay then, good.
Ah, Steph! Damn it! I'm not even drunk. I can't slap you back. Stop it! I need to get to Baguette. Steph's just been in here getting shit-faced listening to Christmas music. Uh-oh. Bert Higgins! Oh, I haven't delivered to Felix Rivera before.
Good. You have arrived. Bon. You are ready to drive, yes? Our clients are a little impatient for sure. We wish to make a good impression. These customers have shown they have some good taste. Their palate is simple, of course, but given their lack of culture, I have to admit that they have chosen well. These
Was waiting for me to show for the daily mission. All right, we'll have a slap fest for the daily mission after this.
Yes?
Have I played the Hunt Showdown? I don't think I have played that one. I played some other like games like that when they came out, but I kind of stopped. Seraphine's just gonna go blow up the poor checkpoint. Seraphine, wait! There's an NPC that runs away from this checkpoint. I feel like he has secrets. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. Didn't get to catch the beginning of the stream. Do I need to have unlocked anything before I go to the locations for the poison poppy locations? That is an unknown. As far as we know, there's no prerequisites, but that doesn't mean there's not some hidden prerequisite. But as far as I know, it's just a dynamic... Oh. There's a dynamic event over there. And it's a tent. No, that's my camp. I'm an idiot. Okay. Crips, why are you being all weird and showing up on the map? But Christopher, no, it's just a matter of getting lucky and having a dynamic event spawn at that location. The outfit that I'm wearing is the Moonshiner outfit that you unlock at like level 15. Oh.
Stop that wagon now. Okay, drive the wagon over. Bring the wagon up.
Oh, Seraphine, he shot my moonshine! Oh, he's dead. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, got ourselves a chest over here. Nope. All right. Come here, horse. Oh. Why are you going straight and not turning? Where are you going, Steph? You're going the wrong way! Where are you taking the damn wagon? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, alright. There goes that moonshine cell. Well, okay. Cool. This is why we don't let Steph drink and drive.
You'll make a better corpse than a...
What were you saying there, NPC?
You're dying here, you dumb son of a bitch. We can't lose them. That's like no vacation shit.
Yuck. I paid full price for that mash, too. That hurt. Right in my soul. Oh my god, these pistols degraded so quickly. All right, we'll check a couple more of these spots here. We haven't had any dynamic events spawn in the past, like, half an hour. Maybe, I think even longer than that. Jesus, we haven't had one spawn in forever. That's strange. Thank you, Dark Hive. The event is specifically called the Moonshine Shack. Is provided in the patch notes by Rockstar. The locations for the Moonshine Shack dynamic event have been queried in the actual game files. That's how we have all the locations. It's just a matter of getting the Moonshine Shack event to spawn to get the Poison Poppy's Moonshine recipe. Preparations for the Moonshine Stephens. Thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. At least it provided entertainment. The runaway moonshine wagon with our neighborhood drunk at the helm. But I will get this freaking event to spawn one of these days. This is probably going to be the last stream that we do focusing solely on just... Well, I guess we didn't solely just do this, but... I mean, kind of. Oh, I freaking ruined it. Come here, Cougar. You want to go, bro? I will freaking hammer the shit out of you. Come here. All right. Go ahead and show the locations again. So here are all the locations. All the locations that are pinned on my map in red at the moment are the potential spawn locations. Are places the Moonshine Shack dynamic event can spawn. These are all the locations. If you go to these locations, you stand a chance at getting the dynamic event to spawn. It's just a matter of time. It's going to be a pain to find, especially with the dynamic events not working nearly like they used to. Now, if you want the official map that is for the locations, that is in the Discord. Link is in the description. It's the Red Dead Redemption Community Discord. The map is there if you want to check it out. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and stop for the day here. We are going to be live streaming some of the... what is it? Zombago 2 game. What is it called? I can't remember the name of it. Resident Evil 2. There we go. Later tonight, we'll be live streaming that. This, Steph says, or not Steph, oh my god, Shelby has challenged us to play that as her Diamond Tier membership. So we're going to be live streaming that. I'm not exactly sure what time yet, but it will be later tonight. But thank you all for hanging out. Feel free to message on Twitter or anything like that if you get the Poison Poppy Moonshine at one of these locations. But anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Happy holidays. We'll see you all in the next one.